Okay, guys, 'tis the season of merriment, but 'tis also the season for injuries around the home if you're not careful. In tonight's Real Men Wear Gowns, Eyewitness News reporter Jeremy Baker shows us what to avoid to make sure you get through the holidays safe and sound.
It's a great time for celebration and getting together with family, but it's also the time of year that we see an increase in certain types of injuries.
Dr. Ramon Sestero, a trauma surgeon and medical director of the Surgical Trauma ICU at University Hospital, says alcohol plays a big role in traumatic injuries.
It clouds our judgment. It causes us to do things we normally would not do. Alcohol is a very significant factor for motor vehicle crashes, falls.
Speaking of falls, they are very common during this festive time of year. In fact, Injury Fact says that falls, including those off ladders, are the most common cause of injury for most age groups. Hey, can you hold that steady for me? Yeah, sure, thanks.
People get on ladders and put up lights and put up their trees. They occasionally fall, injuring themselves significantly, either with chest injuries, extremity injuries, or occasionally a head injury, which can sometimes be fatal.
The National Safety Council offers these tips. Start with a firm foundation and guard doorways so people don't walk into a ladder. Climb with care and keep 3 points of contact, such as 2 feet and 1 hand, or 2 hands and 1 foot. Also wear shoes that are not slip resistant, and don't use extension ladders if it's windy or inclement outside. Mandy Foltz, the Safe Kids Project coordinator at University Hospital, says if you cook or heat your home with gas, you need a carbon monoxide detector.
Carbon monoxide is the silent killer. You can't smell it, you can't taste it, you can't hear it or see it. Whereas fires, you can feel the heat, you can smell something burning.
If you do seek medical attention for any injury, make sure to follow up with your physician. Jeremy Baker, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, just moderate alcohol consumption. That's the key. That's the bottom line. For more men's health information, call 210-358-3045. You can also, as always, find the rest of Jeremy Baker's stories at wearthegown.com.